Okay, everybody, welcome to another edition of Demko Modelworks. Just want to say a quick apology to everybody, my subscribers and everybody. I've had a couple of health issues. Pretty much March and April and part of May, I had a pretty bad headache going on, and I was pretty much in the hospital the whole month of April. Dealing with this headache, but they got it under control and been back at work trying to get things back up and running again, and decided that truck that I was working on for the Coca-Cola truck, it fell off my shelf and parts went into the abyss, and I have never been able to find them again, so I had to scrap that one. But we're going to be starting on a brand new project here for the channel. This one's going to be the C-27J Spartan by Italeri, which is a very good kit, very detailed. This is a 1/72 scale, and this kit here we'll get into a little bit. I'll show you a little bit the differences of it. But this one you can build one of three ways. And so I'll get into that in here just a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the new build we're going to be doing. Not going to be doing a whole lot of it's pretty simple, basically just a gloss white and then your decals and stuff like that. So it's a pretty nice kit. I've looked it over. Italeri a real good brand. They're very detailed in their parts. So I'm going to, let's flip it over here, and as you can see here, you can build it one of three ways. You can build it the U.S. Coast Guard, the Italian military, or the U.S. Army, and I'm going to be building it the U.S. Coast Guard. So, and it even on here on the suggested Italeri acrylic colors version A, which is A or C, which is gloss white, and then gloss orange, or gloss orange. So it can be done several different ways. So let me reposition the camera here for you just a little bit, and we'll get into the box. So we'll have another update on this. We'll get started on this in the next couple of days. I just wanted to get get it out and get started on it and show y'all what's going on. So you can see we have the wings here. So the wings are going to be, this is going to be a pretty wide kit. Probably, I would say, let me measure it here. Probably a good 16 inches, 16-inch wingspan here. So it's a nice kit, very detailed, like I said. You have the spot here for your to where you can have your flaps, your ailerons, to where they're movable. And so I mean, like I said, it's a very well thought out detailed set here. We have our fuselage here, which let me take so if I can't get it out of the bag without hurting it. And you can see here we have you have the interior, and then we have your extra. So this is going to be pretty much a two-piece build. You build your interior and then slide it inside there. So and you can also have it to where you can have your bay open in the back too if you wanted to. So, but it's got very nice, very nice graphics, very nice decal sheet. I've looked at that already. So it's going to be a fun build here. I've seen a lot of model kits that are by different companies, and I have to say that Italeri is one of the better ones. And here you can see we have the bags with the wheels and the engines. You have your fan blades here. There's six blades per side, per engine. So, and it's very well. I just can't stress enough how well this kit is made. So there's that. And now we have the interior. We have here, as you can see, we have the belly, and then we have the interior, the cockpit, Let me see if I can't zoom you in a little bit and get you in a little bit closer here. But you can see we have really nice detail on the inside here for the cockpit. We have our instrument panels there, and so like I said, it's going to be a fun build here. We're going to do some really nice detail work on it and take our time with this, and you know, make sure it's done right, because you don't want to rush on a model, guys, especially one with the amazing detail as this. Here you can see we have our clear tree where we have our windows and our cockpit cockpit cover where it has the windows for the front, and then you have, you know, this is one of those ones where you're going to have to mask out the windows to where you can paint over the rest of it. I don't know why they do that, but sometimes it can make it a little hard to paint with this and cut it out. But a good sharp hobby knife and some masking tape will take care of that pretty easily. So here's the instruction manual. Like I said, we can do this the three different versions here. Like I said, we can do the Sacramento Air Station, the United Coast Guard. We can do the Aeronautica Militare Italiana. I'm not very familiar with all that, but that's the Italian version of this ship. And then we have the C version, which is the U.S. Army Aviation Flight Company. So we can do this several different ways. And let me move this out of the way real quick, and I'll show you some of the detail it has here. Let me get that in position and tighten up on the shot here. I'll have to move the camera. Bear with me here. But here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but on this page and the next page, it has your trees, and each tree has the number of the part. So if you can't, you know, while you're inside and you can't figure out where the part is for the piece that you're doing, you can always go back and reference these two pages on page 3 and 4. And down here at the bottom, on the bottom, it has the whoops, sorry guys, this thing is always backwards when you're doing this. You have your color guide here for all this, and you have your paint suggestions and all that kind of stuff over here. And so it's going to be a very nice kit we're going to work on. Said we're going to try to, you know, take a break from Star Trek, but here you can see the cockpit. Here so I mean it's going to be very nice and detailed, and we'll go through that and show you the steps that we're going to be doing. May not go into extreme detail like we do with some of the Star Trek ships and stuff like that, but it will, you know, we'll show you show you the differences here. So, but here's the color that I'm going to be doing, you know, the color guide for and the decal placement for the Coast Guard here. So anyway, let's get into I'll show you put this away and get the decals out. And these decals are very, very nice. They're made by Cartograph, and very, very nice decals. Cartograph is probably one of the best decals out there. And as you can see, we have our gray panels from above the wings. You have a lot of little detail decals here for certain spots on the ship. You have you can see you have your main tail decal there, and you can see you have the Italian version decals. And here you can see it has like the door exits and the door handle. I mean, just very, very nice detailed ship. I'm looking forward to getting this one started here in the next couple of days. So, but like we always do here on the channel, we always wash our parts with soap and water. We let those sit for a couple hours, and we'll let those dry, and then we'll go through and do our adhesion promoter and primer, and you know, then we can start doing our paint job and stuff like that on there. So, but this is going to be a very fun project to build. Let me back you out a little bit more so you can get another look at it. I've built a lot of kits in my day, and I have to say that Tallery, Academy are probably some of the better kits out there that I've ever built. So, really looking forward to this one, guys. We have a couple of cool builds coming down the line later this year after I get some of these refits done and out of here. We've got one very special, and it's going to be a very special build for me. One in a lifetime chances for me. I'm not going to go into detail yet because it's still up in the air. It's pretty sure it's going to happen, but I don't want to set y'all up for disappointment. So, but later on this year, far into later, probably October, November, somewhere in that area, got another very special cool kit that came in. That's the Mobius Jupiter 2, the 18-inch. I'm going to be building there that I got in. So we'll go into doing that, and we'll put some lighting in it and all that kind of stuff. We'll be ordering the board from Ralph at Tenna Controls, and we'll get into that later. But that's going to be like later on down the year. Toward the end of the year, maybe if not next year. But we got a lot of cool stuff going on, guys. Like I said, after we get this one done, I might break into another Star Trek build. Maybe I'm thinking the 1350 Katinga build. I've been anxious to build that one for the channel and show you the tips and tricks that I've learned from this throughout the years watching Boyd over at TrekWorks, watching Chuck Brooks and Simon Merckx on his channel, and just the different builders out here have come up with some very good ideas, and we'll be going through and doing our own. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, I want to apologize for the lack of videos we've been haven't been able to put out because of the illness I had, and so we're back on track now, and I'll be back in the next couple of days, probably later this week, with another video on this part 2 for this. So until then, guys, I want to keep this one pretty short and simple, and until we get going on the next one, guys. So until then, guys, take care, stay safe, and happy modeling, everybody.